Hey guys, welcome to Drop Time, the self-proclaimed #1 podcast that covers the latest sneaker releases. We're your hosts with the most.
This is Jamal.
This is Luis. Make sure to check us out on Twitter at @droptime_ and also on Instagram at _droptime.
Today is September 20th. Let me give you a quick rundown of what is going on this upcoming week. So on Monday, tomorrow, we'll have Kith Monday program. It's a collection for New York Yankees and Dodgers. And then on Wednesday, we will see the Nike Dunk High Michigan or Maze Navy, depending on who you talk to and how they want to call it. And then on Thursday, we will see Supreme Week 5. Also on Thursday, we'll see the women's Air Jordan 6 Tech Chrome. We will also see the women's Nike Dunk Low Disrupt, the Photon Dust Color. And then also on Thursday, we will see the Ruohan Wang by Nike Air Force One Low. Then following on Friday the 25th, we will see the Kasina Nike SB Dunk Low Industrial Blue. We will also see the Nike Kobe 5 Protro PJ Tucker. And then the last thing on Friday we will see is the Bodega by New Balance 997S Better Days. And then finally on Saturday the 26th, we will see the Atlas Nike SB Dunk High Lost at Sea. We will see the Nike SB Dunk High Invert Celtics. Air Jordan 13 Retro Lucky Greens. We will also see on Saturday the Air Jordan 10 Dark Mochas, rumored, keep in mind. And that was the final thing on Saturday that we will be seeing. But let's give you a quick recap of what we saw in the previous week.
Yeah, last week was pretty crazy, just like every other week. To start off on Thursday, we had a Supreme Week 4 collab with Yoji Yamamoto. He came out with 4 key items that 3 key items, I guess you can say that.
I don't know if he came out with the pipe wrench. I don't know if you say that's a key
item. Not the pipe. Yeah, no, the pipe wrench was a key item, but unfortunately, Yoji Yamamoto did not design the pipe wrench. But like I was saying, there's 4 key items that came out last week. One being the logo tee, which retail for $54, reselling for $75 to $80. I know Jamal really liked this one. He got one.
Okay,
and
no, I don't know about really liked it. I went for this one, and all of a sudden, when I tell Luis just a bit ago that this is what I went for, I wish I would have gone for the next tee that he's gonna talk. The other tee he's gonna talk about. He said, "Oh, you should have told me. I would have told you go for it." Yeah, of course, I should have said. If he couldn't just tell me, I had to ask about it.
Yeah, everybody knows that I am the Supreme guru. I know what's going on with Supreme.
So why didn't you just tell me? Why did I have to ask about it?
Because you didn't ask, bro. It's like you can't lead people, man. You gotta ask.
Fine.
But yeah, Yoji Yamamoto also came out the crew neck, retailing $168, reselling for $220, and also there was the wolf tee, the scribble tee, which is the one Jamal said I should have told him to get. That one's retailing for $54 and reselling for $113. Finally, the most coolest item to me, at least, that I liked the most was the Supreme Rigid Pipe Wrench, retailing for $60 and reselling for $80.
This is what you liked the most?
Yeah, because it's the most item that has utility,
What pipes are you working on?
You never know, dude. I might have to fix the plumbing in my house. Now just use it.
Okay. Yeah, I guess you can do it in style then.
Yeah, I'll wear my Supreme gloves that I got from week 1. I'll wear my my Supreme verified tee because you gotta know I'm verified, and then true. I'll use a wrench for Ultimate Supremist. I even have a Supreme brick at my house.
So do you think that this pipe wrench works better than a regular rigid one?
Of course. It says Supreme. Everybody knows that. If it says Supreme, it works 2 times better.
All right, I'll take that. But then also on Thursday, we saw the Air Jordan 3 Fragments. Of course, I don't know if there's too much to say about this. It's kind of just you go for it. And if you didn't go for it, I don't know. Are you like, what is the saying? You live under a rock or something?
But a lot of our followers didn't go for these, man. The
I
analytics
saw
showed.
I saw one person say that. What was, I think when we posted pictures about this, I think one person said they don't feel this, they're not going for it.
So what do you mean you don't feel? It's like, okay,
I don't care if you don't feel it, just buy it and sell it. Like,
whoever you were, even if you didn't feel it, you ended up missing out on a lot of money. Well, you ended up losing out on an opportunity to make a lot I mean, who doesn't want to make like $400 or $500?
but you can't do it unless you try. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know. To me, there was absolutely no reason to go for a shoe like this. There was also the what, I don't know how you say it. Cadescent? Cadis? I don't know how the heck you say it. They did another shoe, another Jordan. That also is doing well. So it's like, I don't know. We told you on the last. Well, I guess it depends on who's listening to our podcast. Whoever listens to our podcast knew 100% go for these, no matter what. It doesn't make a difference what happens, that these will do well. Because on the last podcast we said, Fragment puts their name on something is good. Don't worry about it. Go for it. Because also the clothing is reselling too.
Yeah, I hope Alberto went for them.
Yeah, I hope he copped. I mean, that's what I really care about, that he actually hit. But
yeah,
I have a feeling he actually went for him because he listens to the podcast.
Yep.
But then what was the last thing we saw on Thursday?
We had the Anwar Carrots Croc collab. So that one retailing for $60, and it's currently reselling for, surprising to Jamal at least, $250 to $400.
I don't believe this $400 because it's only two sizes listed at $400, but there's no sale.
Hey, it's two sizes, and if some guy is gonna pay for, some guy or girl, lady or gentleman, I guess you can say, is willing to pay $400 for them, then by all means they're worth $400.
Yeah, but I don't know. To me, the price, what I saw, maybe Luis is looking at a different website, but what I saw, the prices were like $150, which still $150. I was not expecting $150. I was expecting like $80 to maybe $120 for like a big size, but I mean, still $150 or more. That's impressive to me. But the drop was a joke.
You mean $250 to $400, right, Jamal?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, if you want to go $250, $400, by all means, you should go buy one of these ones for $150 and sell for $400. Then,
nah, man, unfortunately, I wasn't able to get them at retail, so I can't pay resale.
Well, I mean, I don't blame you because this drop was a joke. Because what ended up happening was, on the Carrot site, they ended up dropping stock early, like the day before. And then also for the app that they used, Greenhouse, that's what it's called. The Greenhouse app that they used, what ended up happening was, I guess if you changed your time zone and had the time on your phone to the time of the drop, that you were able to check out early.
Wow.
2 hours early. So straight up messed up on all sides. Like, there was no chance. I hope Crocs actually releases it. Actually, no. You know what? These are getting a wider release. I just remembered. These are getting a wider release. Like a lot of retailers.
I hope so, man. Because they
are. I know. End is releasing them. Who else? I saw a few others, but they actually are getting a wider release. So we should also see them on Crocs, which we know all of these other sites will actually handle the release better. Because this was a joke. Like, how do you have both places mess up that badly? I don't know. It's sad.
Yeah, we don't know, but what we do know is that once they drop again, you need to have notifications enabled. That way, you know what we know, because we know.
Yeah, we know everything.
But do you know? We don't know.
But we do know.
Yeah, we do know. And so on Friday we had the denim Nike Air Max One. Like we said last episode, premium quality. Nothing like Nike hasn't really been making bespoke quality shoes for like a while already. So this is something that if you like bespoke quality, you like high quality products, high quality leather and everything on your shoes, this is definitely something you should have gone for. The shoe retailed for $300, is currently reselling for $703. Pretty good profit right there. Really solid. And Jamal, did you go for these or what'd you do?
Yeah, I went for these. I honestly think that that 6,800 rumored pairs, I think that's true because these were very, very limited. But again, we saw another site that I mean, honestly, they need to hire. I don't know, Luis. They need to hire you for like IT or something because these people do not know how to do it.
Nah,
It's
they
a
should.
joke.
You know what?
Yeah.
Just give me their email and I'll send them an email. I'm like, you know
All
what? I'll handle your IT.
All right. I think that's a good idea because again, we had another store mess up on a release. So what it was it ended up being that you had like if you signed up for like the notifications or whatever from them about the drop, they would email you the link, which it was a generic link. It was the same link for every single person, but it ended up being they loaded the stock and made it available early. Which don't worry, we got you guys covered. I think it ended up being like 10 or 15 minutes early, but don't worry, we got you covered. And it ended up being live early. So like, if you're actually waiting around for the correct time of what was it, 3 a.m. Eastern,
which you wouldn't have if you had enabled notifications.
That's a very good point. I hope you didn't sleep on it. If you had notifications, who cares what the time was because we got you covered. If it's early, if it's late, if it's any which way direction, doesn't matter. We got you. But again, this was another mess up. But yeah, they were very hard to get. I didn't see hardly anybody in general end up getting them from Denham's site.
Yeah, like then again, like you said, rumored to be 6,800 pairs. So that's very slim chances for anybody to get them because you know those botters, man, they be taking stock and then.
Well, I don't know if any bots support the site.
Custom bots, even custom bots. It's not that hard to whip up a bot.
Yeah, but I don't think any even custom bots added the site.
Well, if they haven't, I guess it's time that we do then.
I don't know if they're ever gonna release a shoe again with Nike, but all right, let's go for it just in case.
Yeah, man, let's run it. But yeah, additionally on Friday, we also had the Air Jordan 5 Low Golf Wing It. Like we said last episode, we didn't really see this shoe doing numbers because we've seen like a trend in Air Jordan 5 golf shoes, just specifically golf Jordan shoes. Just like the trend is going down. They're not as popular anymore. And then also we have the fires, so I guess you could say on the West Coast, that's affecting a lot of people going out, and plus other ongoing events going on right now worldwide.
Yeah, there's like flooding and stuff in the south and hurricanes and a bunch of crazy stuff.
A lot of stuff, yeah, including the pandemic, which
that's still not over.
Yeah, it's still not over, unfortunately. But this shoe is retailing at $220, resale at $297.
I don't even know if it's $297. Like, is this like a $250 to $400 price on the Crocs, or that's actually what it's going for?
No, that's actually what it's going for.
I'm surprised because they sat pretty much everywhere.
Yeah, it was unfortunate, man. I was gonna buy a pair, so I can wear it when I go to the golf course, you know, when I go for tea time and whatnot.
Yeah,
but I just couldn't see myself wearing it. I looked at it.
It's
I carded it, and I was like, "Do I really want this in my life?" And I couldn't see myself like just having. I couldn't see myself, man. I couldn't see myself driving the golf cart wearing this shoe.
No, I don't blame you because I don't know. I don't really mess with the colorway. It's not the best.
It's a fairly interesting looking colorway, to be honest.
Yeah,
it's like because white is cool and everything, but I feel like it's too plain. There should be something more. It is a retro 5. It is a classic shoe, but I feel that Jordan or Nike could have done a better job design wise.
Yeah. Who knows? I don't know. I mean, that's the thing. For us, how we look at it is that it didn't sell out quick. So we look at it as it wasn't like it's not good. But at the end of the day, they still selling out. So Nike's still getting their check.
Oh, yeah. Nike's definitely getting their check, but we're more covering, I guess you can say, Jamal, like the resale side.
Yeah. And we also, I mean, I don't know. I'm looking for like companies to like push the boundaries. Don't just like release the same stuff every single time. Like make something different. Like you're saying, it's too plain. Like make something different. I mean, add some excitement to the shoe. Add some excitement for me to want to buy the shoe. But
yeah, but the next shoe coming up that Jamal's gonna cover adds a lot of excitement to their shoe. What's the next one coming out?
So the other one this is also on Friday. We're still on Friday. So it was the Kasina by Nike SB Dunk Low. This is the Neptune green color. This was the one that was Kasina exclusive. These, like any other Dunk, have a low retail. It was a bit higher than normal, but it was at $120. Resale currently is at $2,000 or more, which Are you too? I'm not surprised by this. Are you surprised by this, Luis, that the resale is at 2,000 or more?
I'm not surprised at all, man. I'm not surprised at all because it is a Korean retailer. It was a Kasina exclusive, and just look at the design, man. It's very, very different compared to everything on the market right now.
Oh,
very,
100%.
yeah. It has a lot of like a modern contemporary art sort of feel. So, and I feel that's right now it's really like leading the like sneaker culture and streetwear culture right now. So this is definitely something.
But I don't even think they shipped them. I think it was all. I think they did a lottery, and I think it was all for in-store pickup. I don't even think they shipped their raffle pairs. I think it was all in-store pickup. So it's like impossible to get.
Yeah, but it is what it is, man.
Yeah, but that's what to me that 2,000 it makes sense just for how hard it was to get. There's nobody except for people in Korea that can get them. But also on Friday we saw the Nike Kobe 5 Protro, the zebra colorway or DeMar DeRozan. This was a PE that was created for DeMar DeRozan, and now they did a general release of it. Retail was the same as any other Jordan 5 Protro. It was $180. Resale currently is sitting around $300 to $500 depending on the size. Yet again, another good. I think they can do any color on a Kobe and it'll be good. Like good in the sense that it'll sell out. It'll be extremely hard to get just for the fact of it's a Kobe, which I completely understand. But it was again another hard shoe to get. Hardly any retailers are actually getting these releases. It's pretty much just like Shop Nice Kicks, Nike, a few others. But it's like at the end of the day, it's only like 5 retailers that get these, so they're not easy to get at all. But then also on Friday we got the US finally saw the release of the Adidas Yeezy Boost 380 Pepper in the reflective variant. Like any other 380 reflectives, retail is $250. Resale, honestly, I am a bit surprised that it's sitting at $350. I thought that these would have dropped closer to low 300s. I didn't think they would have kept that $350 price. But I don't know. I guess there's still some demand for reflectives.
I'm not surprised.
I'm surprised. I thought I thought these would be dead. I mean, it's a better color than the blue oats, but I don't know. It's kind of dead to me. Like reflectives are kind of dead in 380s until they bring an all black color. It's kind of just like it's all these earth tones. It's kind of everything's the same.
Kanye West announced that he was the new head of Adidas. So if that is true, then we're going to see a lot of changes in the Yeezy designs. And not only Yeezy designs, but all overall Adidas.
Didn't he say he's also like going to bring Puma and Adidas together again?
He made some very bold claims. That man is out here really saying some stuff.
Well, he also did some questionable stuff to his Grammy, so I don't know. I don't know what was going through his head that day.
Yeah, I didn't know. I didn't know he did something to his grandma.
No, his Grammy.
Oh, the Grammy. Oh,
the award. No, not Grammy like his grandma. No, the award. His Grammy.
Okay, I was about to say
he did some questionable stuff. You want to go check out his Twitter? He did some questionable stuff to his Grammy award.
Oh yeah, I saw that, man. That's different.
I don't advise that you go look at his Twitter. It's yeah. We'll move on from that. Kanye he's you know how they're trying to move people to Mars. He's past Mars. He's on a different planet. He's not even at Mars. He's gone past Mars already.
He's on Pluto with Future.
There you go. That's perfect explanation of what's going on with him. But then also the last thing that we saw on Friday was the Nike Dunk High Pro Spartan Greens. So retail on these $110. Resale is sitting on an average of about $300. It gets all the way up to $350 and as low as $270. Just like any other dunk, these are doing well. They're going for a lot. They're not easy to get. These, I was a bit surprised because usually for the non-SB dunks, there are a lot more online releases, but these were pretty much all raffles. Like there's hardly any online releases.
I feel since we have the current pandemic going on right now, I feel a lot of retailers are switching to raffles, specifically online raffles. That way they lessen contact, I guess you can say, and promote social distancing.
Of course, which I completely understand. But but just from what I have seen in the past, for any non-SB dunk, there's usually honestly, I think there was maybe a handful of places that actually releases online. Usually you'll get like 10, 15, 20, something like that. But this was like an SB release, the amount of places that actually released them online, which I was a bit surprised. I didn't think that they would go that route, considering it's not an SB, but I guess Nike does what they want to do.
Yep, they're out here taking W's.
Yeah, but then on Saturday, what did we see, Luis?
On Saturday the 19th, we saw the Instant Nike SB Dunk Low collab. Instant is a Japanese skateboard shop based out of Japan, obviously. The release was all raffles, except for 2 retailers in Japan, which we didn't cover because we just didn't.
I mean, it's also there's like those sites pretty much crash, and yeah, it's
pretty much impossible.
Like if you think Shopify is a hassle, these sites are on another level.
Yeah, so we not only saved your time, but we saved our time from covering something that it's nearly impossible to get. Retail on the shoe is $100 currently. Right now, resale for grade school sizes 4 through 5.5 is $1,200, not yen, dollars, and the resale on grade school size 6 and above is $650.
Dollars,
so,
remember, not yen, dollars.
Yeah, dollars, not yen.
Well, what kind of dollars? There's multiple kinds of dollars.
USD.
Okay, because there's like Canadian dollars,
Singaporean dollar.
Yeah, there's other dollars.
Yeah, it's not American USD dollars.
All right.
The big ones. Yeah, and so on Saturday we also had the Nike Air Max One Limeade. The usual retailers that release them saw them. Kith, Livestock, Deadstock. Retail was $140 American dollars. Resale for $180. This shoe is kind of a different looking colorway. We didn't really know where the shoe was going to go initially.
What are you talking about? I talked about this. I said it's going to do good. I said there's hype behind it.
Yeah, but then I said, I don't know, man.
Okay, don't say we, though. Don't put me on that same wavelength. You said you don't know. I said I know. I said they're going to do well.
No, you said you're like, oh, we don't know.
Okay, I guess we need to go back to the old podcast and review that, because I'm pretty sure I said that these will do well.
Okay, they're not doing that well. It's only $4 over retail. When you take into account shipping and taxes.
Well, I see you wrote down 180 plus. What's that plus go to?
Like, I think like 250.
All right, okay. 110 over retail. That's not good. Okay,
all right. It's not good then.
Okay. No, if you don't think it's good, I mean, no, it's good. I know you always looking for the 1,000 percenters where you're getting like you buy for $100, you sell for $1,000, but
yeah, the only shoes that resell are Off-Whites and Jordans. And like Off-White collabs and Jordan collab
and collab SB dunks
and collab SB dunks. That's all I know how to do. Yeah.
All right. Hey, if that's your specialty, why not?
Yeah, man. If the shoe can't sell for $2,000 or over, I don't want it.
All right. But yeah, okay. This one, I will admit, $40 over retail. Yeah, when you factor in shipping and tax, like you were saying, it's pretty much retail.
It's questionable. Yeah, it's questionable. Yeah, which So on Saturday, we also had the Air Jordan 14 Hyper Royal. We saw these on Foot Sites, Finish Line, Shoe Palace, and all the other Shopify retailers.
There was so many retailers. It was all the retailers.
It was everywhere.
Yeah.
Retail $190. Resale is currently at $250. So it's not that bad, but it's not terrible.
I'm surprised because not even the Toro 14s are doing $250.
But I don't know, man. I wasn't really feeling the Toro 14s.
Yeah, but a lot of people were. From what I remember, a lot of people were going for the Toro 14s. That's a bit of a tongue twister. A lot of people are going for them. But I think when people actually get these in hand, just for the amount of stores that actually release online, I think once people get these in hand, we'll see a bit lower of a price.
Yeah. But so the next shoe that Jamal's going to talk about, it's depressing, man. The numbers
to say about it.
I'm not a fan of it.
No, it's I don't know. I think it's I don't know if it's starting to become a dark age of Yeezys or what. I think we kind of are leading into that direction. But what we're talking about is the Adidas Yeezy Boost 380 Pepper. So this is the non-reflective colorway. We saw that release on Saturday 19th in the US. We already saw it released in Europe a while back, but now we got to see them in the US. So $230 retail. Honestly, I think this $250 resale is a bit generous because I have seen some sizes go for under retail.
No,
I've seen some sizes go for like $220. So
Yeah. No,
yeah,
250 is for like
like
the
money sizes.
yeah, because some are
Okay.
they're going under retail, but the thing is, you can move a Yeezy for 250 on the local market, not on StockX. You know,
These, I don't even know if you can move these on the local market for 250.
I'm
Like
pretty sure.
these are like they're like dead. Like Blue Oats didn't even go below. Blue Oats, I don't think if they went below retail, it was for a brief moment, but they at least sell above retail. These, I mean, for these to dip below 230, I mean, I don't know. Is this like the start of the dark? Like, is the 380 dead before it even started?
Is the 380 dead before it even started? Ladies and gentlemen, we have a headline. We have a
Yeah,
headline.
I think that's a good headline. Honestly, I mean, they had the aliens, and then that's it. Like that's straight up it. Like I said, if they bring an all black, I think that's the only way that a 380 has resale. I don't think there's any other way other than bringing an all black.
Yeah, that's true. But speaking about resale, we have the upcoming week, September 20 to 26. So tomorrow, Sunday, nothing. Monday, we have
No, we did have something today.
We do?
But tomorrow's not Sunday. We are. I
Oh,
started off this podcast saying today is the 20th Sunday.
no, okay. Today's Sunday. What
But we
happened
did have
today?
something. We had the Para New Balance 920s at 7 a.m. this morning, very early.
Yeah, I think you posted like at 3 a.m.
I posted about them. Ended up they announced this very, very late. They only announced this like maybe 24 hours ago. They
Yeah,
kind of like held back on these, and it was a bit of a late announcement. This is a brand new model, or no, it's not a brand new model, but it's not a model that I think anybody has actually done a collab on. I think this is the first time I've seen a 920 have a collab. But it's I don't know. Let me take a quick check. I don't even know if they're doing too well. I assume just for the fact that it's Para that they have to be doing something. But the retail was it depends on what day you're converting. I guess it's about 215 USD. It was 180 euro. But let's see if this shoe has had any resale currently. If it's even listed anymore. Or sorry, not Para, Pata. That's what it is. Sorry, got it a bit mixed up. The names are too similar. So yeah, right now there's not many sales, but right now they're sitting around like $400. So they're doing well. I mean,
that's definitely decent right there.
yeah, low retail. But I think there was a fair chance to get them. There was a decent amount of stock. We'll see if New Balance ends up releasing them. There's a pretty much a 50-50 chance that New Balance actually releases these later on, but we'll have to wait and see if that happens.
Yep, and like I was saying, on Monday we have Kith Monday program. On Tuesday we have nothing, and then on Wednesday the 23rd we have the Nike Dunk High Michigan come out. They're also known as the Mason Navy. They're similar to the green ones, so we expect Nike to handle the release similar to the previous release, just a bunch of raffles. Make sure you guys have notifications enabled. That way you know what's going to happen, because sneakers is going to drop, Kith is going to drop, Undefeated is going to drop, but what raffles are going to drop, we know, and we will post. So stay tuned for that. So what's happening on Thursday right there, Jamal?
And on Thursday, we will see Supreme Week 5. Too early to say what they're releasing. I did see, which I don't expect it to be Week 5, but I did see that there will be box logo long sleeve tees this year, or this season. I should say.
Whoa!
Yeah,
Box
like
logo,
like the tradition, not like this cross box logo, like the traditional box logo
okay.
on a long sleeve. So I mean, I feel like that's a big deal, but I don't expect it to be Week 5, but I guess we'll have to wait and see. But then also on Thursday, we will see the women's Air Jordan 6 Tech Chrome. We gave you guys early look at these long time ago. I think this was like probably over a month ago at this point. I don't know. Jordan 6, it's decent. Unfortunately, or fortunately, I guess, depending on how you want to look at it, when Jordans are in women's sizing, they can not do as good, but there are specific times that they can do better. For specifically a Jordan 6, I think it might hurt resale a bit, for the simple fact of the shoe only goes up to, what is it, a 10.5 men's?
Yeah,
That's what. Yeah, so it kind of cuts out a big portion of people that are buying the shoes. But I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Retail is 190. We'll have to wait and see what resale ends up being. It's right now sitting at like 270, but I expect this to go down a bit. And then following on Thursday the 24th, we will see the women's Nike Dunk Low disrupt in the Photon Dust. So before, when they did the initial release of these Dunk Disrupt, they kind of did how Nike did it. Was regional, so each region had different colorways. They didn't all have all of them. They only had specific ones. But but Sneakers US is showing that they'll have the Photon Dust releasing on Thursday. We'll see if any other stores get them. There's a good chance that some other stores will actually be getting them, but just keep a lookout on our Twitter, and we'll keep you guys updated on that. What also do we have on Thursday?
We have the Ruohan Wang Nike Air Force One Low collab. So she is an artist born in China. She's raised in China and in Germany. She mainly does exhibitions in China and in Germany. She has an upcoming exhibition in 2021 in China. Her first solo exhibition in China. So that's pretty big news right there.
Congrats to her.
Yeah, congrats to her. She's doing big things. And she's worked with Nike in the past a lot of times. Collaborator and everything, but this is the first time that we know of that she is doing her own shoe.
Yeah, and I personally haven't seen any collabs that she's done. This is the first one I've seen that actually has her name on it, so maybe it's the first with her name on it, like you said.
Yeah, but she's definitely worked with Nike before in the past. She's worked mainly in Europe, but she's making her way across the United States. This shoe has a definitely like a modern contemporary art to like feel to it. I'm a really big fan of like Cleon Peterson and Matt Gondek. So if you like that sort of art, you'll definitely like this shoe. And if you like money, you'll definitely like it too, because right now it's retailing for $100. Current resales for $350 to $400. So definitely something to go after right here. Are you gonna go for these, Jamal? Are you gonna sit it out? You're gonna buy them and make like a altar for them? Just
altar. That's a bit much. I think I will go for these though. These are. I don't know. I can't remember the last time I've seen an Air Force One that's this out there. Like they actually it seems like they gave her like a lot of freedom to do this shoe.
It's amazing. It's amazing.
I think it has a very good chance of keeping this high resale.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's I don't know, man. Like the back of the shoe has these earth like drawings, and the front has, I don't know if they're like eyes or pears or apples. There's something's going on with this shoe.
For you to interpret for yourself.
Yeah, something's going on with it, and whatever's going on with it, I vibe. But on Friday the 25th, we have another Kasina collab, Kasina Nike SB Dunk Low Industrial Blue. So far, these are only set to drop on sneakers, but we do think that they're going to drop on different retailers. So make sure you have post notifications enabled. Retail is priced at $120. Resale is currently $836. But once they drop, we think that it'll adjust to $600 to $800. So it's still going to be a lot. So definitely go for these.
But expect all the normal SB retailers. Sneakers will probably be the best chance of getting them, just because pretty much everybody does raffles. So yeah, sneakers will be the best chance of getting them.
Quite possibly the only chance for some people, because a lot of people don't like going into raffles for some reason.
Well, also majority of the SB retailers, they do local raffles or in store. So if you don't live by one, you're kind of out of luck. There's no chance at all.
Yeah, it's terrible. But what else is happening on Friday, Jamal?
So also on Friday, we will see the Nike Kobe 5 Protro. This is going to be a PJ Tucker colorway. So this is, I think this is pretty significant for the fact that PJ Tucker is getting his own shoe. He did sign a new deal with Nike this year. It was a very significant deal for him. He had a deal with Nike before, but it wasn't. It's kind of just like, I have it, like I'm sponsored by them. It wasn't much, but now he actually has like a legit big deal with them, and I guess we're already seeing the effects. He's getting his own shoe, and it's on a Kobe, which is a big deal. So retail, like any other Kobe, 180. Resell, probably it'll sit 250 or 350. I think it'll be about what the big stages go for. I it's a good one. I think just the fact that it's PJ Tucker. I think it might have been better if the Rockets actually stayed in the playoffs and made it to the next round, but you know how it goes.
Hey man, okay. Jamal versus PJ Tucker. Who will dunk on who?
Well, I mean, nobody knows. Like I could be like 7'5". You never know. I could have been ready for the league. You never know. Will the world ever know? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. So I could, or I could not. It's a hard question to ask.
That's pretty deep right there, which is a perfect entrance to the next shoe coming out on Friday. So we also have the Bodega New Balance 997S Better Days. These will do numbers, so do not sleep on them. As of now, it's a Bodega exclusive, but you guys know that sometimes New Balance releases a week after, so definitely have post notifications enabled. Go after this shoe, because right now retail is $160, but resale estimated $550, and everybody knows that New Balance right now are the wave. So even if you don't like them, go for them.
And if you don't trust the prices Luis are saying, just go look back at the other Bodega New Balance 997Ss and just take a gander at what those go for, and you'll have an idea what these are going to go for.
Yeah, they're going to do numbers. But how's Saturday looking, Jamal? Like, what's
going
Saturday,
on? Just like the rest of the week, another loaded day. We're going to see, first we will see the Atlas Nike SB Dunk High Lost at Sea. This is going to be a big one. Atlas is a very big skateboard shop. They have a big brand behind them, big following. Retail is going to be $120. Resell right now, so this is going to be current resell, which you have to keep in mind they haven't released yet. Right now it's sitting about $2,000 to $3,000. Of course, this will probably drop, but I still think it goes for a lot. I still think these are a good one. If you can get your hands on them, definitely do whatever you can to get your hands on them. But then also we will see the Nike SB Dunk High Invert Celtics. Seems like everything nowadays is highs. The highs are coming back strong, and they're going to release as many as they possibly can for this holiday season, it seems. But retail is going to be $120. Resale sitting right now about $1,200. Honestly, so far I've seen hardly anybody even announcing that they're releasing these. So far, I think I've seen like 2 or 3 stores actually say that they're releasing them. Of course, they're doing raffles for them, but these are stores overseas. These aren't even stores in the US or Europe. So I don't know. We'll have to wait and see if these actually get a wide release. This is I don't know. This is a crazy colorway. I've yet to see an SB Dunk in a colorway like this. I mean, it's got some very vibrant colors on it, and I don't know. Do you think that green and pink go together?
Yeah, man. You know how I dress, so was that even a question?
All right, so I guess you need to be going for these.
Of course I'm going for these, man. That's 100% passes my vibe check. I'm going to get one to rock and one in stock.
But they don't go for over 2,000. I thought you only touched everything over 2,000.
These are personals, man. 100% personals.
So one to stock as in to like straight up keep for an extra for yourself.
Yeah, man, because you know I'm going to go out there. I'm going to go skateboard, do pop shove-its, nose grinds, kick flips and all that stuff. I'm gonna go into the bowl and dive down, nose first, and just go, man. Surf's up.
Sounds like you're a pro.
Yeah, man.
You get sponsored by Nike SB.
I played a lot of Tony Hawk. I think it's called Underground, right? Tony Hawk Underground.
Did you see he has they just released a new video game? Tony Hawk did.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, you should get it. When you get your PS5, that we've been covering you guys like crazy about. Honestly, there's no reason you haven't got one yet. If you don't have one, probably you don't have post notifications on, because we've got like I think there was one guy that said he got like 5.
Yeah, so I think his name is Sneaker Vegas.
Yeah, so if you to me, you got post notifications on, there's no reason you haven't at least secured one so far.
Yeah, if you haven't secured one, well, I guess this is so one way you can open your eyes and get one.
There you go.
It's like you don't have to wait for your girlfriend to buy it for you. You can just go buy it for yourself.
And you also don't have to try to pay resale. You can get it at retail.
Yeah, and if you do get a girlfriend and she buys it for you, just go return it. Nah, I'm just playing. Nah,
and
have
buy
2
yourself.
of them. Nah, just have 2 of them. Which is it's a good way to open up the next shoe, man.
Good way, yeah. These are your segues are just they're brilliant today.
Yeah, they're good, man. It's eye-catching, eye-popping, exciting segues. You know,
All right,
we keep things at drop time very exciting, very in the moment, 1,000 miles an hour.
you go.
But
So what are we finishing the week off with?
we got the Air Jordan 13 Lucky Green. So this shoe should do the same numbers as the Flints. They're already at the bottom, so but the bottom is high. Resale is at retail is at 190. Resale is currently at 265, and we see it staying there even after the release. So it's a pretty good shoe to go for. If you have local stores, go hit them up. If you're in a safe area, you know, like don't be going out there.
Make sure you got the mask on. Make sure if you can find hand sanitizer, you got the hand sanitizer on you. You got the wipes if you can find the wipes, because I know a lot of stuff is hard to find. But yeah,
if you
at least at minimum got the mask on.
If you do go out to buy the shoes, please have all the protection on, masks and everything, because it's dangerous right now, dangerous times. But the next shoe we have coming out is a Air Jordan 10 Retro Dark Mocha. It's rumored to release. It's not official yet. Right now, retail is at 190. Resale is at $500 to $600. But it's just a rumor. Hasn't been confirmed. No pairs have been sold. So that number is pretty arbitrary. It's just literally just us throwing numbers out there.
I think once they get a confirmed release, I think those drop to like 250 before the release.
Yeah, I even see it going at retail, honestly.
No, before the release, not after. Before, once it gets announced, I think that number drops significantly. But yeah, I think you're right. After the release, probably retail.
Yeah, and that's pretty much it on Saturday.
Another big week. I don't know. Do you think? I mean, it's pretty much dominated by Nike. I think at this point, New Balance is releasing as much as Adidas.
Yeah, Adidas is coming out. Well, yeah, New Balance has shoes coming out every single week. They're all hitting. New Balance is like Adidas in like 2000 and 2015, 2016,
14. No.
Like
no, it was like 14. I think it was 2014 when they announced the NMD. So that's when like things started popping off. It was around 14.
NMDs are crazy. I remember like waking up in the morning, like, yeah, I'm gonna buy some NMDs, and now you just go to the store and you find NMDs just on the shelf.
The crazy thing was back then, it was like, yeah, you had to wake up and stuff, but you also had like, at times there was like an hour, if not, the shoe straight up sat for a week and still resold.
Yeah,
there was like, you could find it on sites like a month later. Like I remember there was some NMDs, I can't remember which one specifically, but I know that there were some NMDs that back then people didn't know about all of these sites all around the world like they do nowadays. But there was a site in Europe that they had NMDs on sale, and it was like a few months after they released, and they had them on sale, and I scooped up all the pairs that they had left, and they were going for like double retail, and they had them on sale.
Let me tell you, this is crazy. I haven't really told a lot of people this story. Yeah, so I found out these Chinese New Year Ultra Boosts under retail in this retailer in Turkey called Korespor. So I was like, oh, okay. I'm like, let me just buy one to see how long it'll take to get here. So I go and I'm trying to buy this pair, and then I get hit with like a fraud decline.
That's not surprised. That was common back then.
So I got hit with fraud decline. I called Chase. I'm like, hey, I'm trying to buy this shoe overseas, so can you please let my transaction go through? So they let it go through, and then so I pay for it and everything, and then like they don't ship out. So I call the store in Turkey. I call them, and they answer, and they're like, they're talking Turkish to me. I'm like, do you speak English? And they're like, they're Spanish. They're like, yeah. So they talk to me in English. I'm like, so when are you guys gonna ship the shoe out?
They didn't speak Spanish.
Yeah, no, they didn't speak Spanish. No. But no. I have a different story about a time I called the UK retailer. They spoke Spanish to me. That was interesting.
Okay.
Yeah, but so I called them and everything, and 2 days later, gonna ship out. So they ship it DHL. It gets here 4 days after I had called. It gets here to the US. I'm looking at it. I'm like, damn, like I really got this shoe from Turkey. Like this is crazy.
That's impressive.
Yeah, so I get it. I'm like, damn. So I bought it under retail. And then that shoe retailed for 180. I think I sold it for like 350.
Yeah, because those were impossible to get in the US. They on Adidas, they ended up, if I remember correctly, I don't know how I remember this, but I think they did. It was somewhat of a shock drop. It's like they announced it like maybe 10 hours before they ended up releasing, and it ended up being an early release. It ended up being at like 6, ended up being at like 9 a.m. Eastern or something. It ended up being like a very early release, and they were instantly sold out, like straight up instant. Like they went from coming soon to sold out.
Yeah, but dude, like after that, I ended up buying. I think I bought like 30 pairs.
30?
Like 30 pairs.
They had that many just sitting on sale?
They did. I was really surprised, and they shipped them all in one box.
Bro, imagine nowadays being able to do that.
Dude, I hit that time. I was so excited. I think I was back in, it was when I started going to college back then, and I took that money and I bought my books and everything.
Hey, there you go. That's a perfect way to use the money.
Yeah, it's crazy, man.
No, how times have changed. Back then, you legit could just go into a store, buy an Ultra Boost, it resells. Nowadays,
no way.
There's I don't know. I feel like Adidas killed the Ultra Boost themselves. Like when they came out to 2.0, it was not a good pattern on the Prime Knit, and it kind of killed it. And then the 3.0 kind of made it a bit better, but I think the Ultra Boost was kind of already dead when the 3.0 came out. And then now they have like the Ultra Boost 10, which is like what the like. I don't know. I understand it's a running shoe, but now they're making it too pure of a running shoe, where it's more function over looks.
Because back then the Ultra Boost was like a streetwear shoe.
It was a shoe to have. It was shoe to wear. Yeah, it had nothing to do with running.
It was okay. They did it collabs with Undefeated, it collabs with Babe.
Oh, everybody.
Yeah, everybody. If you were a brand, you had a collab.
I mean, they had the consortium, the whole consortium thing, where it was like they were choosing stores, and it was set what was it? I think it was one a month for an entire year or a year and a half.
Dude, I remember, man. I remember.
Yeah, back then, things were way different. Back then, it was simpler times.
Yeah, man. I think we should stop talking about back then, because we're in the now.
Oh, we don't have to worry, because I mean, Nike is like, okay, back then it was the dark ages of Nike and Jordans, and there were some Nikes, some Jordans that resold, but it was kind of the dark ages where you get pretty much anything but a 1 sat on a shelf. So yeah, I mean, times changed, but also times changed in the good and the bad. So time changed where the fact that nearly every single Jordan that releases, it's got resale on it, and Nike is not slowing down in any way at all. I mean, I think this entire year, it was like the pandemic slowed everybody down, and then Nike ramped everything up.
Yeah. And hey, not only is Nike not slowing down, New Balance is picking up.
Yeah, New Balance is picking up. I swear, like, what are we going to see? Like, Puma? I mean, the fact that...
I want to see Fila.
Honestly... I wouldn't be surprised at this point. Just for like everybody's taking market share away from Adidas. Granted, the stuff still sells out. Like there's still demand, but as we're looking at it from a resale standpoint, where you get that hype that an Ultra Boost used to create, or an Adidas used to create, or a Yeezy used to create, the hype that a Jordan 1 creates. That's what we're talking about.
The hype.
The juice is empty.
The hype is ripe and the juice is flowing. So,
well, not for Adidas, but for Nike, 100%.
100%. And on that note, I think we should end the podcast. Thank you, everybody, for taking the time out of your busy week to once again listen to our podcast. Remember, Drop Time #1, self-proclaimed #1 podcast covering streetwear culture, shoes, sneaker culture, and any sort of culture.
And we got you on PS5s, because you already know we got you covered with everything. Make sure you got those post notifications on. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you like, you comment. We like the interaction. Comment, tweet at us, do whatever you have to. Show us that you are having success. That's all we care about. At the end of the day, we want to see you thrive and prosper. We just want to see that success. So just send that success our way. That's all we ask for. Of course, we got you covered on the PS5s. So far, it's looking somewhat easy if you're following and got post notifications on. But again, there's still plenty of chances if you haven't hit The release still hasn't even happened. These are just pre-orders, so don't worry. We will make sure if you want a PS5, you will get one, and then we will make sure whatever shoes you're going for, you have the best opportunities that you can.
Exactly. On behalf of the Drop Tide team, we wish you good luck, good health, and good vibes all around. Peace.